Tea time. Did you see the mother and daughter who don't speak to each other, telling both sides of their story? Dawn is the mom and Barbara is the daughter, and they haven't spoken to each other in years. While Barbara has been a creator for quite some time, she's known as the geriatric millennial. Dawn is new to being a creator, and she wanted to share her story of what it feels like to have children who don't want to speak to her. As Dawn continued to share her story as a mother, people began to connect the two because they look just alike. And they started sending Barbara links to Dawn's videos. At first, she was going to ignore Dawn's videos, but then she decided to make a video mocking her mother and then explaining why they don't have a relationship.
I'm Dawn, I'm an estranged mom, and I just say it like I see it here on TikTok. Estrangement is not something that I'm proud of.
My name is Barbara, and I'm an estranged mom, and I'm not proud of it. But you want to know what made me an estranged parent? I'll tell you what made me an estranged parent.
From Barbara's perspective, Dawn is simply not a good mother. Barbara says she's toxic, she's controlling, she's overbearing, and none of her 3 kids want to speak to her. But when Dawn tells her side of the story, I can understand why she became those things that Barbara and her 2 brothers don't like. So Dawn was raised without a mother, so she had no example of what healthy parenting should look like. She ended up getting into a relationship and having 3 children, and that relationship fell apart, so she raised those 3 children on her own. She still had no idea of what it means to be in a healthy relationship. Without having a mother, her partner leaving her, and now all 3 of her children turning their backs on her, Dawn just came to the platform to see if she can meet anybody to connect with. It's sad to see little girls with traumatic pasts grow up to become mothers who pass on that trauma to their children, and their children have to run away from them. It's probably best that Barbara and her brothers do not interact with Dawn, because now Dawn can't pass on any more of that trauma into their lives. The kids should understand that their mother is just a girl who was traumatized, and she's never been loved properly, so she has no idea how to love them. Dawn has been going through therapy, and she's now trying to create a community of other mothers who are estranged from their children, and I hope it works out for her. Otherwise, it seems like she's going through a lifelong punishment because she was never loved. We all have the responsibility to protect ourselves, even if it's from those who's supposed to love us the most. But we gotta remember that anybody who's traumatizing us has been severely traumatized themselves. It's like a mental illness that they don't know how to change. Do you think that these 2 can mend their relationship? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Te-Erika with the T. Follow for more.